What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So I just got off of work and I know for a fact that a couple of the Ducati parts that I was expecting are coming in now. They should be at my house when I get there, but I guess we'll see. Catch you at the house. So I made it back to my house, guys. Luckily we got our packages right here. I have some headlights and a front cowl support, and I also have a nice little jet tag right there. So I'll open these up and get right back to you guys. So as you can tell here, we have our front cowl support here. So I'll go in the front of the bike. I'll go show you guys in a second. Then we have our mirrors here, pretty nice, from Kemimoto with that factory plug right there. And then obviously, like I said before, we have our nice little Ducati jet tag. So let's go to the bike and I will try to install these boys really quick. So now that we're out here, let's go ahead and change the kind of stuff that this is on right now. Put the nice new little jet tag on. There you go, guys. So that looks a lot better. I run a little tile on almost every set of keys that I have just so I don't lose them. Next, let's go ahead and install that front cowl support that goes right there. I just noticed that this was a different color than the original one. The original one was a redder color, so I hope this doesn't show too much, which it shouldn't. And then after that, I do have to wait for the aftermarket fairings, but I will make sure to just put up the mirrors and maybe the headlight to make it look a little bit more like a bike, and go ahead and take it for a ride maybe. Now that we have this installed, it's pretty in there. There is a couple things that need to be transferred over from the original one, this being a little grommet that goes to like a little sensor. I thought this was going to be able to get transferred over, but this is riveted in. I am going to steal a couple of those little rubber like sealers as well, and then a couple of the bolts also that I have. But I'm probably just going to get a whole new bolt set anyway, just in case. So I'm going to transfer this over, and I'll catch you guys in a sec. So I just installed that grommet that goes to this little sensor right here. So we'll go ahead and plug that in, might as well. All right, so we got that little sensor installed there now. So what I'm gonna do now is install this dash back into where it goes, and then put in the mirrors and wire up the turn signals just to make sure they work, and then go ahead and take it on a nice little test ride and make sure everything's all good. As you guys may have noticed, the left turn signal does blink pretty decently slower than the right turn signal. Now I'm trying to track this back and see if there's any resistors or anything that I'm missing, but I don't see anything, so I'm not sure. It's not much of a problem for now, but I think I'm just gonna leave it for now and try to figure that out later in the future. But right now I will try to mount the headlight back on and take it for a ride out in the nighttime. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so I finally figured out how to install the HIDs in the headlight. I did run into a problem with it not having the right voltage and the amps and stuff, But now I figured it out. Got this installed. Obviously it doesn't have the fairings still. Have it all installed. I need to still put these boys in here. What are these called again? I forgot. Anyway, I'll plug those in really quick and then try to turn this on, and hopefully it should turn on. So we'll be right back. So I put these back together really quick. I need to figure out a good spot where to toss these. I'm not sure where, probably on the fairings or somewhere, just where I can double-sided sticky tape on anywhere. But for now, let's see if these boys work. Turn that on. There is that. That is the running headlight, obviously. Let's make sure that this doesn't burn out or anything though. It does sound like it's working kind of hard, but we'll go ahead and turn on the bike. Cool, so they seem like they work pretty well. So let's back this thing up really quick and I'll go take it for a test ride, and I'll show you guys how bright the lights are on the dark street in a second. Alrighty, so I got the bike out on the street. So let's go ahead and turn this on really quick. Cool, pretty bright. So obviously it doesn't have the rubber grommets kind of holding up the headlight. So if you could just imagine here how high those are. That's pretty good, pretty bright. And then obviously if we turn on the high beams here, can't really tell too well on the camera, but it's pretty bright in here. Turn up the brightness. Pretty bright, you can tell. Lights all the way up to that house, probably about a quarter of a mile away over there. So yeah, let's bring the bike back in. Sweet. So far so good. Installed this bad boy, the upper stay fairing cowl thing. Made sure the headlights all worked because I had a problem with those. And then made sure the turn signal worked on the rear view mirrors, just to show you guys again. Headlights all good. And then the turn signal, solid. Other turn signal, solid. Cool guys, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Now we'll catch you guys in the next one.